lovely interview with us. You are the creative director and designer of the bridal brand Modeca. So can you tell us more about yourself and about your work at Modeca?
Sure, I've been working with Modeca as their designer for, I think this is my third collection. They're just a great company to work for, just like a huge family. About myself, I'm Sabrina Toy. I was born and raised in San Francisco, California. I've always wanted to do fashion, and so now I make wedding dresses. I've been in the wedding industry for over 20 years, designing for brides. I've actually tallied that I've been involved with over 500,000 brides in one way or another. So I just love making women smile, putting on the perfect dress, knowing that that's, I was somehow a small part of that.
All right. How came your passion for the bridal industry? Where did it come from?
Where did it come from? That is a very good question. I don't know. I mean, of all the fashion, I guess I've always been drawn to that big special day for this woman, and I just wanted to be a part of that somehow.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And we saw your collections on the runway, which are stunning, absolutely stunning. Could you tell us more about the collections and the story behind it?
That's sort of in the line of what inspired me, correct? I can't say one thing or another inspired me 100%. I think it's just everyday life, seeing the beautiful women around me, hearing their stories of trials and tribulations and overcoming obstacles, such as life.
Yes.
And just everything inspires me.
Yes. Yeah, and I saw that you make beautiful sketches of the wedding dresses. And can you tell us something more about the process from designing and developing a new collection? How does a bridal collection is created?
Oh, that's a great question. A lot of designers work in very different ways. My process starts from sort of where I want to go. Where does my creative mind take me? And then I just sketch and sketch and sketch and sketch and more sketching until I'm really happy with what I see on paper. And because of the way I draw, I can really visualize what I'm going to make in the end very clearly. And so after the drawing process, I then kind of merchandise. And so I make sure that, especially for this company, there's a certain look for Modeca, there's a certain look for papillon, there's a certain bride for couture. So in all three labels, I make sure that there is a variety, because there's so many customers. Everybody can get basically anything they want right now. And so you need to stand out. You can't be the same as everybody else. And so based on those sketches, I merchandise, and after that, I work with this design team to make sure that my ideas are realized.
Oh, yes.
Yes, so that involves pattern making, cutting, sewing, lace placement. I'm very, very particular about my seam placement. I just want to make sure that the bride feels 100% confident, 100% like it's the best they can be for themselves on that day.
Yes. But it's a whole process.
Yes, it
really
a lot
going on.
And not everything makes it either. So there's a lot of cutting, let's say it didn't make it into the range because there's already that look in the range, or just something's a little bit off. Yes. So you have to be very critical of yourself as well, which is pretty tough for anyone. Yeah.
It can be very tough.
It can be very tough.
Yes. And what are the trends we will see this year?
I would say floral is huge.
Oh, yes.
3D florals, 3D laces. I would say larger scale laces. I've used a lot of laser cut laces. There are, if you look very closely at my gowns, there are like chiffon cutout laces and organza cutout laces. So it's no longer just embroidery lace. It's fabrics manipulated into a lace shape. Yes.
Oh, right. And what is your advice for all the bridesmaids out there who are planning their wedding? What is your biggest advice?
I guess my biggest advice is to keep your mind open. You just never know what might make you feel your best. You know, you can walk into a salon thinking, oh, I want a mermaid, I want a fitted silhouette, I want it blinged out with full sparkle, and you can actually leave the salon with maybe an A-line Mikado, no beading whatsoever.
Yes.
You just don't know until you put it on. So I would say my biggest advice is to trust your consultant. Go to an excellent salon, trust your consultant because they're very experienced, and trust that maybe they're going to introduce you to something new.
Yes. Oh wow. Well, thank you for this lovely interview. It's nice to meet you.
You too.
Yes. Thank
Until
you.
next time.
Yes.
Thank you.